Welcome, one and all, to another Skyrim mod spotlight. So, today's mod is Craftable Clothes and Robes by CSN Squidgy. So, I hear you asking, what's the point in being able to craft clothes and robes? So, there is a big point to this. It's very helpful. One such thing, you can just create these robes here. They're not enchanted, so you can choose what enchantments you put on them. It just allows so much more customization. Also because they come in two separate sort of items of clothing. Because normally you'll find that blue robes will come with the hood attached, which just isn't any good. You want the hood separate to allow you to have this extra enchanting power. As you can see, there is a ton of items added to your crafting, such as mourners stuff, which I've never seen before, so this may be something that's been added that isn't normally wearable. Let's take these. They sound like fun. I may have just missed them. That's also very possible. But it all looks rather good. You have the shrouded stuff as well. And that takes one nightshade. Huh, okay. Let's take those, because let's be honest, in default Skyrim, the shrouded robes are actually not that great, because they reduce the magic cost for destruction spells by 15%, but that's it. Whereas most destruction robes will do like that, and also regen magicka. I hate going up steps. It just makes the camera look horrible. Right, let's just take a trip up to the enchanting table. And even with my subpar skill at enchanting, I'm gonna look at what we can do with these. So, continuing the shrouded robes example, the 15% isn't very much. So you can take these bare unenchanted ones, and I don't think I have a destruction one, but even if you just use the same enchantment, if your enchanting level's relatively high, that mine is, as you can see, 80. I have not got too many perks into it, but I can still enchant 5% better than the default shrouded robes. And even then, that's just an improvement. That's very minor, but also very important when you get into fighting the difficult battles. That every little helps, pretty much. Let's just make a little bit of gear for these mourner stuff. We'll make it a bit sneaky. Not archery. 33% more damage. Let's do lockpicking. Yeah. And what's the mourner's clothes like? And then we'll put there's nothing there useful. Magicka regen. That's always actually no. Stamina regen. I forgot to put on the ground soft gem there. There we go. I'm curious what these look like now though. Apparel, or apparel, take your pick. Doesn't really bother me which one you choose to say. There we go. And oh, it's a bandana. That's pretty amazing. Even with the ebony boots, yeah. But anyway, that's enough, I think. Because there isn't much to say, because it's such a simple mod, but it is fantastic for mage characters. Because, let's be honest, when you think about using a mage that uses robes, you don't have much chance to enchant, because, well, all the robes are already enchanted. Therefore, it's sort of, all you enchant is your boots, maybe your gloves, unless you use the shrouded ones. And you don't get much chance to raise your enchanting level unless you're not using robes. And it's meant to be a magic skill. I don't know. It never made sense to me that you couldn't really get these blank robes to enchant yourself with your own things. Like maybe you wanted to be a bit more of a tank, like mage at times, and you want to have fortify health on there. I don't know. It's the same with multiple enchantments. So that when you get to your enchanted to 100, you want to put 2 enchantments on some robes. but you can't add enchantments to things that are already enchanted. It's all running around in my head, but the way I see it, it's all very helpful. You can just create some town clothes, enchant everything with like increased speech or something, and it'll be useful to you. So it really does help pretty much every character type. Well, that's about it. Let's just go up here, because the view from up here is rather fantastic. There you go. A nice calming end to a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.